Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip where a fat activist says every fat person knows more about nutrition than you. It's a very bold statement. This is that belly dancing fat activist that I recently featured in a video. She was singing that song going, "Oh yeah, every fat person knows what you think about the correlation between size and health." To paraphrase. We're also going to be taking a look at a couple of bonus clips from this same creator. Did you know that I have a second channel where I react to topics that are not related to fat acceptance? It's called Cynical Reacts. I recently released a video reacting to a preacher faith healing cringe compilation. Here's a link. Also, links to my Facebook, Instagram, and Discord server are below. Why don't you join the Discord and come say hi to me? I'm in there all the time. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. Alright, she's going to be responding to this comment that says, "Gym won't fix the problem. The only thing that will work is to stop the overconsumption of calories."
Every fat person knows more about nutrition than you.
So, she's going to sing the whole thing. That's going to be fun, right? Honestly, that's why I chose this clip. It's a lot of fun. Dude, every time I'm filming, now all of a sudden Rocco wants to make all kinds of noise. He starts wheezing. He starts kicking his legs around everywhere. Like, what are you doing over there? Rest of the day, he's super quiet.
If you're gonna make an assumption, assume that we've already heard.
It's gonna be really hard for me to pay attention to what she's actually saying. You cannot deliver your words in such a hilarious manner and expect me to actually hear them. It's hard to focus. Dancing around, shaking yourself all around and whatnot. Let me tell you about the Gettysburg Address. And you're like, what the hell? I'm having trouble focusing.
Already heard. We've done.
Okay, hold on. Let me rewind and pay attention to the words. Okay. You're gonna make an assumption. Assume that we've already heard.
We've done 1,000,000 diets, read 1,000 books. Hey, paid people do tell us.
Okay, well, if you tried 1,000 diets and read 1,000 books and got nowhere, what does that mean? If we've tried to do something several times and failed, but we see that other people have done this thing, then what? Where are we at mentally with this? We can't just be like, well, all diets are stupid because we could see that Susan over there, her diet worked, right? What about all the Susans of the world? Susan, from the comments, chime in here. How did you lose the weight? Help these people out.
How to fix our meats. Hey, if long-term weight loss was possible for us.
Okay, you've talked to people about how to fix your meals and everything, and now you're saying if long-term weight loss is possible for us,
we'd have done it.
We'd have done it. Okay, so you're saying that it is not possible. All right, well, what about Susan? What about Susan that has lost the weight and kept it off? You could call me Susan. I lost some weight. I kept it off. That's what we're going to call people that have lost the weight successfully from now on. What a Susan, bro. Wow, dude. You're really being a Susan, dude. Hell yeah. I hope whoever has the name Susan watching this video starts to feel all good now. I like to randomly make a couple of people feel good. Susan, you're doing an amazing job. Caitlin, also doing a bang-up job. Beth, what the hell? What are you even doing, dude? Very disappointed in you. No, I'm just kidding. If you're Beth, you're probably doing okay. If it were possible for them to lose weight, they would have done it. So it's literally impossible. That's real weird, man. You live on a really bizarre planet with really weird physics that I'm not familiar with. But you're entertaining as hell. So that's good.
To escape spam slices like you.
To escape spam slices like you. How dare you call him a spam slice? Now, are you being fat phobic?
And our doctors.
You are way too much of a ham, dude. And no, I'm not making fun of her weight. For those that are unfamiliar, calling somebody a ham is like somebody that likes to be on camera a lot. Like that little kid who, the first time they've ever been on camera, the camera panned to them and they were just like, oh, hi, how's it going, everyone? Like, that's a ham for the camera.
Citing calories in and calories out lets me know that you haven't done a minimum of research. Check that Google.
This is ironic. So he referenced calories in, calories out, and this person is saying that lets me know that you haven't done a minute of research. Check that Google. 99.9% of the results on Google will tell you that calories in, calories out is valid, dude. There is that 0.1%, fluffykittenparty.org, or was it .com?
Check that Google. Oh, so if you want...
That's it. That's all you got right there. Check that Google. Check that Google. That's your rebuttal to the entire calories in, calories out system. Check that Google. All right, I have something else for you to Google. Obesity cause of death statistics. And if you do, the following information will be made available to you. According to the National Institutes of Health, obesity and overweight together are the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States, close behind tobacco use. An estimated 300,000 deaths per year are due to the obesity epidemic. It says leading cause of preventable death. That means you can change it, and it's not outside of your control. Check that Google! Check that Google.
Stop being a lazy, thin person who looks stuff up.
So you're saying that that person is too lazy to look things up. What about what I just looked up?
At least start assuming that we know.
Is that a silly assumption to assume that somebody is obese, knows how to eat properly and exercise, they're just not doing it? One would assume that if somebody knew of a better way, they would be doing it. It's not like obesity doesn't come with mobility issues and all this other stuff, so of course they would want to lose the weight. And you guys are always complaining about this fat phobia and whatnot, so that would also make it advantageous to lose the weight. So one would assume if they knew how, they would.
And don't want to hear it.
Okay, well, I'm convinced. Since you danced at me, I am now convinced. Okay, how do I respond to that I don't know. Okay, so in between all the dancing, the point that she was trying to make is we already know about nutrition and stuff, dum-dum. If there was a diet that existed to help us lose weight, we would know about it. She also implied that calories in, calories out was nonsense, and a Google search will help you confirm this. I don't know which Google she was searching. Next. Alright, now she's going to be responding to this comment that reads, "You are overweight and should cover up. Go to the gym and put all that energy there fighting the fat." Why? She said. Why are you smiling at me like that? Knock it off. Dude, the looks on her face just crack me up. It is freaking impossible to pay attention to the text. I have to watch this like one go, just looking at her and laughing at the silliness of it, and then I have to watch it again and pay attention to what she's actually saying. This is my process, okay? Alright, hold on. Let me pay attention to what she's actually saying. Why? And then the video just ends right there. That would be hilarious. She's just like, but why though? And then, and. So you can criticize me there too? What, at the gym? Somebody said, go to the gym, and you said, why? So you can criticize me there too? That's a new one. I like that. Yeah, they were recommending the gym to you so they have a new place to criticize you in. It gets boring criticizing you here on the internet. You gonna liven things up a little bit for this person or what? I want to criticize you with the gym. I want to criticize you with the airport. I want to criticize you with the library. Go somewhere dedicated to diet culture. until I feel ashamed of my body, as I rightfully should. What? You think you should feel ashamed of your body? Was that a little Freudian slip right there? Hold on. Go somewhere dedicated to diet culture until I feel ashamed of my body, as I rightfully should. Unless you're like quoting what you think they would say, as you rightfully should be ashamed of your body or something. I don't know. I love that this is your rebuttal. Like, you can't just make a video saying, here's why I think you're wrong. What you're really saying is, stop being visible and go punish myself with exercise. Stop being visible? Dude, why do you guys speak this way? You don't honestly believe these words that you're saying, right? These are just like affirmations that you say into the mirror until you have enough cognitive dissonance that you can go to bed at night, right? You guys don't actually believe these words that you're saying right now. Stop being visible and go punish myself with exercise. I wouldn't call it punishing myself, to do something that is healthy for me, even if it is slightly uncomfortable in the meantime. I'm not gonna punish myself by studying for the test. Takes care of that. I'm not gonna punish myself by working hard to get a promotion. I'm not gonna punish myself by not eating a bunch of unhealthy food that is harming me. I guess. I would consider it more punishing myself to harm myself. What is this? Whatever it is, I shouldn't enjoy it or be seen enjoying it. What? Now we're just going off the deep end. Okay. What is happening? Oh, it's starting to happen now. You sound like a dookie life coach, Eddie. Ooh, them's fighting words right there, Eddie. A dookie life coach. Get dunked on. May my fat joy burn into your retinas. Ah! Fat joy! Ah! I'm sure it is burning into his retinas, seeing you prancing around. He might be confused, as I am. And my joyous jiggles live rent-free forever. Okay. I agree. May her joyous jiggles live on rent-free in that commenter's head forever. I love these videos. Next, now she's going to be responding to this comment that says she has got the belly part of belly dancing figured out. Now learn dance.
Oh my god, no! A dude making the same fat joke that 10,000 other dudes have made. I'll never survive.
I'm sure you've heard that one before, right?
Okay, but are you ready though? Because I've got one I know for sure you haven't heard, alright? You ready? You ready? Bro, son.
Okay, so he made a joke about her belly and belly dancing and whatnot, and then she put on a hat that said "World's Greatest Dad" and said, "Here's one you haven't heard. I'm proud of you, son." The joke being that your father is not proud of you. Honestly, that's a real meh kind of joke. That's not a great dunk, you know? If you tell me, oh, your parents aren't proud of you, what do I care what they think? I know that's not normal. Most people do care what their parents think, but that's a weak-ass dunk, dude. That's so weak. Next, now she's going to be responding to this comment that says, just let them pass away from it. They're not going to do anything to change their health. Just be glad they won't live past 50. What the hell, bro? Dang! Just be glad they won't live past 50? Why? Why do you want this random lady to not live till 50, bro? What the hell? These are the kind of comments where you're just like, wow. That person has issues. The person that left that comment, like, clearly. If people in the fat acceptance movement are using comments like that as an excuse to play the victim, that doesn't count, dude. That person clearly has issues. They're like, people hate fat people and blah, 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 blah. And then you show me that kind of thing. Like, don't take that as a general read for how the public feels about fat people or whatever, dude. Most people don't wish that other random people would stop living. Even if a thin person or a skinny mini or whatever has a negative view of larger people, it's typically just like, wow, that person needs to get it together, man. And that's the end of it. If anybody's leaving you those kind of comments are like, wow, you need to die. Like, dude, that person is messed up, man.
I used to believe like you that fat is always something bad. Then I wrecked my health trying to lose weight and I started questioning that.
Okay, so you wrecked your health trying to lose weight? How so? They always say that. Like, did you grow a third arm or something? Where are the effects of the dieting today or whatever? Now I permanently have psoriasis or something. Like, what did it do? What happened? Permanently wrecked my health from trying to lose weight. We see this argument a lot from this community, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I tried to lose weight and permanently destroyed my health. Like, what? If you tried eating whatever types of foods and you didn't lose weight, and in fact it ruined your health, clearly those weren't the right things to eat. We can observe that other people have found what a healthy diet is because they are not obese. So we should study them. Susan, where are you? Susan, get in here.
Instead of blind belief in what we're told, I read a lot of books. Pause if you want to do some learning.
Pause if you want to do some learning too. Okay, what are these books? We've got Anti-Diet, Body Respect, Belly of the Beast. Oh my goodness, stop. So there's somebody out there that's like a fat activist or body positive person or whatever who wrote a book called Belly of the Beast. Dude, stop. Stop right now. You're taking the piss, mate. You're taking the bloody piss. Anything by Aubrey Gordon. Reagan Chastain's newsletter. The body is not an apology. Health at every size. Embodiment of disobedience. You guys aren't rebels, okay? There's not a system that wants you to be thin and you're some kind of rebel fighting against it. Like, that's not what's happening. And then the classic Fearing the Black Body. I want to read Belly of the Beast so bad. I think I might actually try to find that book. Can you imagine what is in that book, dude? It's got to be hilarious.
Learning to and remove those diet culture hooks. It takes a lot to learn a new paradigm, but it's worth the work to do.
It does take a lot to learn a new paradigm. Obesity is good for me? It's not destroying my mobility and health? That is a new paradigm.
Cause eggplants like this commenter are wrong and made of poo.
Cause eggplants like this commenter are wrong and made of poo. So he's an eggplant and he's made of poo. So he's a poo plant. Okay.
Give yourself ammunition from all the hateful hoes.
Hoes?
And find new ways to care for yourself that work better than weight loss.
Well, I don't think anything's going to get rid of my obesity other than weight loss. So find ways to take care of yourself other than weight loss. What does that mean? Go to the spa instead of like exercising? Go get your nails done or something? Okay, so that was crazy. And she wrapped it up at the end there by calling that dude an eggplant made of poo. That's given me a really crazy mental image, man. And then she said, find new ways to care for yourself that don't involve weight loss. What, like going to the movies? Or having a nice box of chocolates or something? Doing things that we enjoy is caring for ourselves. We must never, ever do anything that we don't enjoy for 2 seconds, lest it might trigger us and harm our mental state. I don't know what's up with that. Lately, a bunch of people acting like doing anything that's difficult is damaging to our mental state and must be avoided at all costs. Due to my mental health, I couldn't complete this task that was difficult, even though it had a reward at the end that was totally worth it. I disagree with everything that person said, and it's ironic that they said to look things up on Google about how their positions are correct or whatever, because that's not what my Google says, baby. What do you think about the clips that we just saw? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.